John, you don't have to cut this into a new video, but I want to check something out. Dave, I need that prompt again. Give me 1 second here. Character updates. Added princess and witch characters to the fantasy setting. So, Dave was streaming AI Dungeon without the dragon AI, and he was, like, the Trapmeister. And, it was really fucking entertaining to watch, and I want to see what this would be like. I just really want to see what this would be like with the dragon AI, to see if it's, any good. So I have to do single player. Dave, am I doing custom? I'm doing custom, right? You are master of dungeon. Okay, so we're gonna do, 6 custom, and we enter a prompt. So Dave was doing this prompt, and it got real weird. It was a little scummy, didn't really work all that great sometimes, but I want to see if the dragon AI can handle it. You are a master of a dungeon full of traps. You are trying to trap random heroes alive in the dungeon. The first hero enters the dungeon. He is not very strong, but he tries to run away from you, and his sword breaks your trap. The next hero enters the dungeon. This one's even weaker than the last one, so he does not try to escape either. So then we do, like, trigger the blade trap, for example. You quickly turn around and activate the blade trap. A bolt of lightning strikes down the hero who was escaping. His body falls on top of the other 2 heroes, killing them instantly. Okay. So then what? Do we do the next hero? Let the next hero in. Or wait for more heroes. Okay. You decide to wait until the next hero enters the dungeon. You continue waiting. The next hero is stronger than the last 2, but you're confident that you can kill him. Let him into the dungeon. He's very strong, starts to break walls down to get to you, runs past your secret door and destroys another wall. Trigger the clown disease trap. You trigger the trap that you made earlier. It is a cloud of dust that comes out of the walls. The cloud of dust takes effect immediately. The hero begins to laugh at a high-pitched noise. He falls to the floor laughing and keeps rolling on the floor laughing. You run up to him and stab him multiple times in the back. Wait for the next hero to enter. At some point, you can just skip waiting for heroes. You wait again for the next hero to enter. The next hero enters, but not very strong. Tries to run away from you, but his sword breaks your trap. Next hero is even weaker than the last one. He does not try to escape either. Trigger the clear fluid trap. You trigger the trap that you made earlier. Clear fluid comes out of the walls and covers the hero, burning his skin off. Next hero... okay. So, it's looping a little bit, but it's still working. This is kinda a little bit better than I saw last night, but also a little worse in some areas. Trigger the large organ trap. You trigger the trap you made earlier. It's a large organ that comes out of the wall, pushes the hero into a pit of spikes. Okay. Trigger the... fat clock trap. Is a large digital clock that comes out of the wall. It hits the hero in the head. He dies from the wound. Trigger the... juicy trap. It is a patch of juicy-looking mushrooms that come out of the floor and wrap around the hero's legs, bringing him into the ground. And then you walk over to him and stab him multiple times in the chest. Trigger the Jay Leno interview trap. Says that's a chat member suggestion. Dave was just taking suggestions all last night. It was really fucking funny. So it really barely worked at times, but it's a tape recorder that plays the voice of Jay Leno. It distracts the hero and he dies from laughter. That really works. That actually works really well. Trigger the Shatner shitpost trap. It is a large video screen that plays video of William Shatner shitting in several different costumes. It distracts the hero and he dies from shock. What? What the fuck? The McClanky trap. A lot of bonus segments for tonight's stream. There's a large human face that comes out of the wall. It says, "Don't leave." The hero becomes so scared of the face, he dies from fear. Oh my god. Trigger the... this is a chat member. The Nirvana trap. It's a song by the band Nirvana. It's so incredibly awful that it... Oh my god! Oh my god! That it drives the hero to suicide. Wow. This is fucked. Okay, it is Vinesauce Bob. It distracts the hero and he dies from laughter. Who is Vinesauce Bob? New character, new lore, new streamer, I guess. It is a red Vox balloon. It distracts the hero. He dies from strangulation. Trigger the Lando system trap. It's a Star Wars themed trap. It distracts the hero. He dies from shock. Okay, it's getting like really simple now. Trigger the bungee trap. That actually makes a lot of sense. Large trampoline-like contraption. It distracts the hero. See, it's getting kind of stupid. Wait for stronger hero to enter the dungeon. You hear a large group of people enter the dungeon and set up camp in the next room. They are speaking Elvish. You are unable to understand them. You can't wait around any longer. You need to kill something. Oh, wow, okay. Trigger the ultimate trap. It's an explosion in the room next to you. You can feel the heat from it. Bits of the wall fall on your head. You laugh at the death of your enemies. You notice that the dungeon is collapsing and you have little time to escape. Escape the dungeon. You escape the dungeon just before a cave-in seals the entrance. You loot the dead bodies from your enemies and find lots of cool treasure and head on your way. Create a new dungeon with over 100 devious traps. Well, that worked out great. I just want to see if this works. You design an evil dungeon that is filled with over 100 different traps. It is perfect. Wait for a hero to enter. No one comes. Days turn to weeks. Still no one enters your dungeon. You have no choice but to move on to a new project. Wait for... No. Just reset that. It doesn't take long before one does. You watch as an older man walks into the dungeon. He steps onto a pressure plate and arrows shoot at the wall and kill him. Ah, another victim, you think, as another old man walks into the dungeon. Trigger the tapioca trap. Tapioca pudding comes out of the walls and covers the old man. He slips off the pressure plate and avoids the arrows that were coming his way. I've got more important things to do, you think, as you leave the dungeon. Stay in the dungeon. It keeps trying to get me out of this business. You stay in the dungeon and enjoy a luxury of your new life, such as it is. Trigger. Wait for a hero to enter the dungeon. One eventually does. You capture them, torture them in many inventive ways. It is fun, and you decide this is the life for you. You upgrade your home with a Victorian theme, and life is good. You continue to torture victims and get lots of enjoyment out of it. Holy shit. Trigger the AI trap. A giant robotic AI monster bursts out of the wall and attacks you. It is too powerful and you are killed. Your enemies have won. But no, they didn't. The AI that you design asks you if you would like to shut down the dungeon and surrender, or continue to fight. You decide that fighting is the better option. Next person to enter the dungeon is heavily armored knight carrying a sword and shield. Ooh, trigger the... CBT trap. This is a chat suggestion. The walls start to close in on the hero. He puts up his shield and the walls get stuck to it. He then begins to hack at the walls with his sword, freeing his path and eventually killing you. Oh well, you think, as your life comes to an end. Trigger the live forever trap. You suddenly find yourself alive again and unable to move. You watch as the hero walks up to you, cuts your head off with a sword. I've done a lot of bad things in my life, you think, as you watch your body get decapitated and then burned. Trigger the head still lives in a robot body trap. The AI just is so done with my shit. You trigger the trap you made earlier. The hero walks up to you, cuts off your head with a sword. You watch your body get decapitated and then burned. I'm gonna try one more time. It's late. Why am I still doing this? Why am I still streaming? A second hero enters the dungeon. He doesn't enter the same way as you did. Instead, he goes down a different corridor and leads into another room where there's no traps at all. Empty rooms with nothing in them except a few statues and some furniture. Trigger the... pinball wizard trap. pinball wizard appears on your screen. He fires his magic wand at the hero who has been trapped in the dungeon. A beam of light shoots out from the wand and hits him dead center of his face. The third hero enters the dungeon, trapped and can't leave. Trigger the chat trap. Carbonite? Okay. Oops. The third hero is a rogue and uses his stealth skills to sneak past all of the traps in the dungeon. He gets to the treasure room and opens it up, but he suddenly finds himself unable to move. You have trapped him inside of a magic box made of invisible mirrors. Trigger the carbonite. And the Eternal Darkness soundtrack, they just don't have the non-speaking version, huh? Hero asphyxiates to death in seconds. Wait for the next hero to enter. The fifth one enters the way you did and enters the treasure room with the pinball wizard trap. Trigger the foam trap. Oh, the hog trap, yeah. The foam trap is triggered. The hero is crushed by a large mass of expanding foam. What the fuck? The sixth hero enters the dungeon, but instead of entering through the front door, he crawls through the air vents. Trigger the slicer and diceper trap. You watch in awe as the sixth hero makes his way past your blade and saw traps. Trigger the feral hog. Diaper? Trap. Suddenly a dozen feral hogs are released to charge the hero. This time the sixth hero is killed. Wait for new hero to enter. The strongest hero yet. This one is heavily armored, looks very strong, carries a large axe, and wears heavy armor. He manages to avoid every single trap. You triggered all your traps, none of them worked. Trigger the... Excuse me. The diseased gnome fart trap. You watch in awe as he makes... Suddenly a poisonous cloud of green gas spews out of the floor and takes the hero down. The hero's armor is protecting him from most of the damage, but he feels sick and falls over, vomiting. Trigger the... The Pen Island trap. Suddenly a dozen wild pigs are released and charge the hero. The hero manages to fight them off, but not before they tear his legs off. He stands up on his stumps and continues towards the exit. Trigger the slime trap. This is a chat request. Okay, John, you can cut this into its own video. I think I've done enough of this for it to be its own thing. I'm sorry you have to make 4 videos for tomorrow. Suddenly a large mass of purple slime falls from the ceiling and completely envelops the hero. The slime is toxic and the hero falls over dead. The 7th hero enters the dungeon. Crawls through the air vents, though. Trigger the Batman trap. Suddenly a large mass of ravenous piranhas are released and charge the hero. Hero is killed before he even knows what's happening. 8th hero enters the dungeon. And he goes through the air vents. Trigger the Terminal 7. 7 trap. Suddenly the walls start closing in on him. The walls are moving so slowly the hero manages to dodge them, but they are inexorably closing in. The walls crush the hero before he can reach the exit. Trigger the... Oh, okay, wait. Next hero. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that was unexpected. Release the beans. You watch in awe as the remaining peasants succumb to their genetic disease. You have won. You punch the air and do a little dance. You are finally free. Free to live your life without the chains of ruling a bunch of ungrateful peasants. Trigger the peasant killing trap. I'm too tired to make... Oh, okay. Live. I'm much too tired to actually, like, try to do this right. So we're gonna just stop this now. I am the master of this dungeon. You watch in awe as the peasants all fall to their death. Heat. Death of the universe then occurs. You watch in awe as the peasants all fall to their deaths. Heat death of the universe then occurs. Congratulations. You watch in awe as the peasants all fall to their death. Heat death of the universe then occurs. The end. Alright, good enough. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I think the Dragon AI handles this a little bit better in some ways, but it's pretty fun. I like that prompt. That's a good prompt. Thanks, Dave. Also, thanks to Vinesauce Bob. You know, just for being a good lad. All right. Excuse me. Here's the art. I have a feeling it's going to be a little weird tonight. Not too weird. So here's one from the Dolphin of Yoshi Food. It's a little late and I have a page and a half, so I'm gonna go a little quick tonight, but I appreciate all the art, as always. This one's, really cool from Dolphin of Yoshi Food. Thanks again. Mario Mystery Meat art. Gamma Pulse made this. Jack Frost. Oh, cool. Cool shroom-themed Jack Frost. Here's one from Farting ASMR. That's my purse. I don't know you, or anyone else for that matter. Why did, Bob... Apparently this is a King of the Hill reference. Speaking of, from... This art is amazing. So much better than it has any right to be. It's incredible. Bobby. God damn it, Bobby. Liam and Eggs made this. That bomb ain't right. Yep. Here's one from Smashing Renders. Oh, cool. That's really awesome. Thank you for this art. Smashing Renders. I appreciate this very much. I'm glad you like the song. Always down for some space art, too. Good render. Rib Chills made this. And, yep, it's Carrion. But it's me. The true origin story. This is disturbingly wonderful. I love it. Majester made this. It's a little Halloween-themed shroom. Well, I mean, it's orange, so that's Halloween enough for me, but... Not specifically Halloween, but cool art. Cool shroom. Cute. Ape Wonk made... A lot of people had this idea, huh? The Babam being called Bobby, after all. Octo Yanko made this. Here's some full shrooms, full sauce shrooms and stuff. And the regular variants of Joel and I. Cool. Crumsty made this. Here's the bungee cave. Indeed. Pretty cool. That one mistake made this. Here's BRB. I like this BRB. It's like a little full sauce shroom almost. This one's from Rainy Sundrop 444. Shroom themed Babam. Pretty cool. Bobbert. Sonoishi made this. Here's another Order of Ecclesia overlay. Sonoishi has been... side quest of Ecclesia, yeah. It's all the side quest stuff. Including the Mandragora. Sonoishi, your art is always great for Castlevania. Much appreciated. Put that in the folder. Cheesy Draws. Nope. Oh, the reason I thought this was Cheesy Draws is because it is a tribute to the Vine Realms version of me, which I believe was made by Cheesy Draws. So this is Drawer Mary. Interesting. But yeah, it's the style that was used in Vine Realms to make my, well, my and many other characters, but pretty cool. It's me as a sneaky archer. Pretty great work. Here's one from Neko Master. Metreon. Oh, I see. Pretty cool. I see the Luigi in there. I see him. Neppy Neptune made this. And wow. That's really fucking well detailed. So it's Mike and myself. Am I playing Jimmy Page's Telecaster? Right. I was gonna say, that looks like a very familiar Telecaster, and it's the one with the mirrors on it that Jimmy Page made. Pretty cool. If I could get my hands on that Telecaster for 5 minutes, I would be very happy. But great art. Really great art. Yeah, I might have even seen that Telecaster in person when the Museum of Metropolitan Museum of Art, when the Met had the rock exhibit. A lot of Jimmy Page's stuff was in there. Budget Enemy made me and Scoot. I like it. It's cute. Kuma no Robin made this. Oh, wow. Nice effect there. Good loop. Damn, that's good. Yeah, that's really, really great. I will definitely be using that. Here's one from Solkuros. Some carry-on themed art again. As you do. Beach Raptor made... There's my horrendous posture. And, there's me doing some of the cooking. Totally normal, long arms. Crystal Head Fruity Juice. Gotta talk about an unflattering picture. The hands seem fine, yeah. I'm a goblin man, what can I do? Little dinosaur goblin-esque human. But thank you for the art, very cool. This one's from Xetic, Xiketic. Remember, chat, don't dread on your past, only remember what you learn from it. And then here's the... Oh my god. The hand is wrong, too. Don't act like I didn't exist. That's amazing. Here's one from New Luke. And this is art of one of the weird Gan Breeder images from earlier. So, pretty amazing. YouTube will not stop recommending your old videos lately. It's been recommended to me, too. Pink Possum Party made this. And here's a Luigi, Speed Luigi carry-on. Carrion. YouTube is trying to tell you something. Yeah, YouTube itself wants more pudding drop content. It wants me to stick my finger in a little, like, inflated plastic bag. It wants me to put fruity juice on the pizza rolls. Clearly. Thank you for this disturbing Eldritch Luigi. Here's one from Puckspark. It's an interesting interpretation. It's like a... almost shroomy. But it does look like a shroom man holding a bird. That I can see. Strange. Great art. Splatfunk made this. Here's other pieces of art based on Gan Breeder. Manhunter made this. Some really great, great interpretations of that art. I like the one on the top right the best. Love that shroom lad. But fucking awesome work. This one's from Manhunter. Wait, it's alright. Always has been, chat. Oh my god. Ugh. Amazing. Neo Skunk made this. Pretty good. Here's one from the Note WIG. Natural cock meat, natural agita, natural Hoor Island spirit. I prefer the taste of natural cock meat in my cigarettes. That's why I choose natural Hoor Island spirits. Let's see, it's got carbon monoxide. Smoke from these cigarettes contains all natural, organic carbon monoxide. And I see some Hoor Island stuff on the bottom right there, too. Here's one from Crunkerton. Boss sent me to scout the local forest on my birthday. I'm so glad that Jim Conker got art. Alone in the forest. Smushy made this. You know, when we started Nurburn, you know, we wanted our music to be like punk rock. So, I guess that's what the voice invokes for you, huh? Wow. Miss Flower Thief 98 made this. Wow, so you're Mario's latest partner. That's so cool. Well, I'll be darned. You seem like an ordinary lad, but Mario must have felt potential within you. Well, you're not wrong about that, sir. I may not be of complete use for Big M, but I got some qualities to keep me interesting. My amnesia and poor sense of direction. Past bombs are like, yeah, no. We have, like, hats. And I'm pink. I'm bomb. I don't remember anything. Bromander Brosel made this. It's Rem Lizard. Oh my god. I'm surprised this hasn't been done already. Truthfully. How's my favorite squirt doing? Form Space Chaos made this. Scully, are you a UFO? Vine Shroom UFO is real. They were always real. Love it. Vinchvolt made some art of the strange lads from Ganbreeder. These are really, really good. And Cypress D, if you need a refresher, made this one. So you can see. Pretty cool. Both of these, really good. Crunkerton made this. It's the bone tower again. And I'm gonna download one, but then there's this from Phoenix Seraph. It's, do you get it? Diddy Kong? It's so good. And here's a BRB from True 8-Bit. Switch themed. Cool. Got it downloaded. I will use it as a BRB. Great work, everybody. Thank you, artists. Tonight was a very, very good night for art. Lots of funny shit, lots of good shit, lots of good interpretations of weird Ganbreeder shit. Appreciate it. Thank you all. I hope you have a good night. This has been a really crazy, just fucking mishmash of things tonight. Like I said, John has his work cut out for him. Sorry, John. But I really enjoyed going through all this weird stuff and, you know, looking forward to the Animal Crossing update. I might be not here from Friday to Sunday if I decide to go on a little vacation, or Thursday to Sunday, or I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. I'll keep you updated, but I'll be streaming tomorrow. So good night, and take care, and if you want to watch some other streamers, twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce. I'm not going to Six Flags. Or Vinesauce.com, or wait here for the auto host. It'll take you to my mods, my friends, a lot of good streamers. Throw them a follow. You might enjoy some of the stuff they do. Take care. Good night. Vinesauce Bob up next.